See if anybody joins us this morning, depending on where you are. Afternoon, potentially, morning for us here. Just a little message that YouTube Live is horrible on the app. Would not recommend trying it. It's horrible. So we're going to dig into two of the bags that I ended up taking with on my adventures here the last month or so. I've been on the road, and I took a bunch of stuff with, and I'm going to go through and kind of archive some of it, document it for myself and anybody who's interested. So first off, let's take a look at this bag. What is this thing? This is probably a lunch bag of some sort. I'm not finding it in the quick search. The reason I like these lunch bags is they're padded, right? They're insulated, so that makes them padded right away. They also are like lunch sacks, so they're about a good size for like a day pack. They often have good handles like this one. I'm surprised this one doesn't have a few more outside pockets, but whatever. I didn't even use this strap. I probably would have done better off to strap it in as far as I could like that, and then maybe tuck it into this pocket just so it didn't get snagged on stuff, but it really didn't bother me. It was in the back of the vehicle. Got a little pocket in front. I guess I didn't use that. That would have been good for some little stuff. This could have been good for like a water bottle or something like that. This could possibly be good for tagging something on there. But anyway, it had an open, easy to open thing here, and I didn't have a pill, what do they call them things, like a daily pill holder, so I ended up just bringing my jars of pills. So saffron, amino acid mix, charcoal. I don't know if I should bother with the charcoal. Does anybody take charcoal? A multivitamin and mineral, quercetin. These are magnesium gummies. They're calming gummies. I got those in case I got sick. I did get sick once, but I didn't even take them. I forgot about them. And then this is a mushroom complex. So some of these I'm really interested in taking, the aminos and the mushroom, the multivitamins, the stuff like the saffron and this other stuff, where people asked me to check them out. So I'm checking them out, and I'm not complaining. I also brought some mushroom powders along for making drinks, and then as well as these nitric oxide gummies. I think I also had some other gummies in here. Yeah, these are elderberry or true sea moss. And again, I didn't seek these out. These were offered, and I'm trying them out. But they're just gummies. What you can do? I think the only real issue would be if something is not supposed to be eaten, or like, take this without a meal or take this with a meal, that kind of thing. I guess one thing I also put in here is this Benadryl. One night I got stung a lot by a bunch of mosquitoes. It was just driving me nuts. So I tried out this. I guess it helped a little bit. It was days after though. So anyway, all this stuff was in this bag, and I think I can definitely go better off. Something like the gummies, I think I'd probably take the whole pack with me, depending on how long I'm traveling, or a portion of them. Because you maybe don't know with a calming gummy type of thing, like how many you're going to want. But this stuff that's sort of 1 pill a day or 2 pills a day or something, would have been better off, I think, with a pill organizer. So I'm definitely going to be looking into those. And I think I could have left that whole bag, I probably would have left that bag, because this bag's an organizer bag. And I think this one is on Amazon. There's lots of these, and different configurations, toiletry bags, or like electronic accessory bags, that kind of thing. And that's pretty much, I think, what this one is. It's a $20 bag, and if it isn't this one, it's very similar. Black on the outside, magnetic closures, gray on the inside. So I think that kind of lends itself to either being a toiletry bag or like that kind of thing, or an electronics bag. And I've used these kind of bags for both. Now this one again had a shoulder strap. I'm not using that. I didn't use it. It's just in the way. So this one removes. I'll be taking it off. It has a handle here on the front, and that's all I'm going to really need. I think the shoulder strap could be handy if you're like camping and you're in like a outdoor shower or something like that. Then this thing might be better to have some place to hang it. But having a hook on here, this has a little D ring. I think I would include something like a carabiner so that I could hook it on a shower or something if I needed to. So it's got this like double pull that's going to pull both of the main zippers, and then it's got these magnets here to keep it shut. And we've got some soap in here, some wipes. I get this toilet paper without a core, right? Just rolled like this, kind of like extra just in case. This is just some hand cream, a little pouch for stuff. What's in this one? In this one, put a bunch of cough drops, and then I think this little bag is just a little bag I think is cool, so I kept it in here, kind of like a sub bag, because that was maybe a little bit of wasted space. Again, I could probably put the pills in here. These things for picking your teeth. Hand warmers are handy to have. These kind activate just in the air. They don't need anything, so those are pretty handy. Again, lifesavers, whatever you call those kind of things. And a friend gave me some Pepto-Bismol, which was a good idea. I didn't have any of that, and ended up needing it. Alright, so this is nail file and clippers and old-fashioned shaver. So I prefer to use my Zumachi, which is a double-bladed razor. And I've got a really nice set of these Stockic or something clippers. These are definitely, the angle is good and the leverage is good when you've got a stubborn nail you're trying to get rid of. That's pretty handy. And then I like that this just closes with the magnets. When you're at a hotel or something, you just want to keep things tidy but accessible. What's cool about this set is both of the wings come down. So that center section is really all a bunch of stuff, but it's really just 3 big pockets. One big pocket over on the side here. I guess I didn't say I got some wipes and stuff over here. I thought I had something jammed in here. Maybe I took it out. I thought I had a Swiss Army knife or something in there. But this is really just 3 big pockets, so that could be useful for like a camera bag for lenses or something like that. These side pocket or side things come down. So I've got some deodorant in here, a lighter, just I needed a place to put it, and the Civivi Baby Banter, my favorite little knives. Again, so I can keep it handy. And what I'll do is if I swap out my other pocket knife, like this Civivi Elementum, with this one, then I'll just swap them out, and then I know where my knives are all the time. It has a side pouch here, so depending on what you're going to be carrying in here, plenty of room. And the other side is basically the same. That's where I keep my toothbrush and stuff like that. So, I got this little shaver. I forgot to use that. I brought this little, or I found this little shaver at a bin store while I was traveling. It's USB-C. How cool is that? And then it's just a little electric shaver. I'm actually going to leave this in the van, I think. Kind of handy for if I forget to shave or something. Alright, so that's the 2 bags. I definitely think I could go with a pill organizer, put everything in this one. I like that this is an organizer. If I just want to brush my teeth or something, I don't have to open the whole thing up. And I've got plenty of room in here. As you see, I've even got like redundancy and stuff. Alright, so it's a fairly quick video on some daily carry stuff, how to use some of these, I use some of these bags. If you have any comments, for sure, leave them down below. And thanks for watching.